Yeah. Fine. Over. No, but here's the real deal. Well, I don't know. That wasn't really a fart. It was like, it's kind of like an inverse. Yeah, that one was like when the anus, when it went into the different dimension. You know what I'm saying? All right. Yeah, I love you, honey bear. I love you, Katuta. Yeah, ooh. Yeah. What do I think of that guy, Bob Villain? Well, they weren't really famous before. So, I mean, you got to look at the level of grift by the left. You got to look at, like, all right. So if you're like, I love my country, I love my people, that doesn't really get you a lot of money, right? That's like, I mean, it could maybe, you know, in the right, like, forum, but it doesn't really. Right? But if some guy's like, fuck this country, you're not going to get your country back, right? That's going to, like, energize, because it's, like, stupid. Okay? Now, logically, you would think that if somebody was an Australian and they were like, fuck Australia, that they would get booed off the stage and they'd get put in jail, right? Not necessarily in these times, right? You could be a leftist or a communist and shout out leftist slogans. And maybe some people would think that you were a hero or something just because you're just being a rebel with no cause. Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's stupid. It's retarded. It's evil. But they're getting paid somehow, right? Somebody's buying their records, right? So somebody out there is like, yeah, fuck the system, fuck it. And, you know, somebody's buying those records. It's not me, but somebody out there. Okay. Some fool, some white guy with dreadlocks is buying that shit, right? So there's some cadre of really retarded people from 18 to 30 that are buying this shit. Bob Villain and all this. I mean, these guys can't even come up with an original name for their fucking band. They have to name it after Bob Dylan. I mean, how original is that shit? That's how original fucking Generation Z is. Fucking not original at all. So then I got one creative fucking bone in their whole goddamn body. No, I'm not. I can't say the entire generation of youth is uncreative, but listen, you call your band fucking Bob Villain? All right. Okay. Then I'll call my band Bob Villain. You know what? I'll be real creative. I'll call my band David Homie. You know what? I have a new English rock band. It's called David Homie. And it's coming out. The most original band you ever heard. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I do. Yeah. No, I think it's going in the UPS. United Postal Service. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. David Homey's coming out. Everybody's real excited about David Homey and Bob Dylan. And you know what? I think I'm going to get a girl to come out with a new band called Janice Roblin. No, wait. What about Janice Goblin? Ooh, that'd really get the kids hyped. These uncreative fucking kids. I got an exciting new band for the United Kingdom. It's called Jim Gorison. Wow, the creativity is off the charts. Is this latest generation of fucking musicians so creatively bankrupt they can't even name their own fucking band with some original name? God, it's a nightmare. God, it's pathetic. God, help us. Yeah, in any other country, you get arrested for that shit. If you were in the Chinese Communist Party, in the PRC, People's Republic of China, and you're like, fuck China, they would fucking send you to the fucking gulag and you'd be hanged. All right? I don't know if Bob Dylan is going to have a great musical future. Probably not. But there's some fucking bonehead, meathead, dumbass out there going, Bob Dylan, yeah! So the problem isn't really Bob Dylan, is it, right? It's this cadre of dumbasses buying the records. Yeah. Bob fucking Dylan. Hey, I'm going to come up with an original band for England. Is everybody ready? Paul Dieman. Paul Dieman. Whoa! Is everybody's mind fucking blown? Oh, I'm going to come up with a new band for you, Paul Diamond. Instead of Paul Simon from Simon and Garfunkel. Oh, I got one for y'all. Art Zarfunkel. Holy Christ. I just came up with my new album. Yeah, it's AI and all auto-tune. Yeah, a computer did it for me, a robot. Oh, God. God protect us, all that's holy, and shield us from evil. Because evil is already coming. Turn that bad boy down a little bit. Need to get some coffee going. Yeah. Yeah, so they had some fun at Glastonbury supposed music festival, was it? Was it a music festival with people playing music and instruments? Or was it just fuck everyone, fuck UK? Or what was that? Anyways, whatever. Whatever Glastonbury Music Festival was, it was not a music festival. Here's what we're gonna do. Flip a little bacon, ooh, flip some sausage too. Yeah. All right, so we'll use this grease, which is natural, and we'll try to, and we'll put some hash browns in there. Yeah. Yeah, I wish Keith Flint wouldn't have killed himself from The Prodigy. I wish he would have got up there to Bob Dylan and smacked that bitch in the face. Knocked his ass out. Knocked his teeth out. Sadly, nothing that entertaining happened there. Well, I like, was it Noel Gallagher? He said, get up there and play your music and get the fuck off. Because I don't remember in Bob Dylan's set any music being played. I don't really remember any like music being played at this supposed music festival in Glastonbury, UK. I mean, you know, I agree with the Oasis members. Like, get up there, play your music, get the fuck out, get the fuck off. With some chivery on there. Yeah. A little some pepper on there. So Anthony Bourdain and all these old fat chefs, you wonder why their shit's so good, right? And then Anthony Bourdain just kind of spills the beans. Yeah, because it's bad for you. Yep. Yeah. That's the secret to great food. It has copious amounts of salt and butter. That's why restaurant food tastes so good. It's not because it's healthy, right? So, yeah. Grilled asparagus might be a little tasty, but it's never going to compete with, like, you know, some fettuccine alfredo, chicken grilled fettuccine alfredo or something. So it's not going to hold a candle to some Sicilian, Italian dish. It's just not. Because it's unhealthy. Only things worth doing are stuff that's going to kill us. That's been true for all of man. Yeah, fuck the Chinese Communist Party. Raise that shit so they're fucked. I don't care. Yeah, that's what I voted for. That's what I voted for. To punish the Chinese Communist Party. That's exactly why I voted for Trump. Bravo. Bravo. Anything that kills communists, anything that destroys their armies, I'm on board. But how is Western civilization going to defeat the Chinese Communist Party if they can't even name their own fucking rock band? Or think of an original fucking idea? Now, the strength of the Western civilization used to be that people used to come up with original ideas. Creative ideas. Yeah. So if robots are coming up with original ideas in the future, what? Is this going to be Battle of the Terminators or whatever? It's just going to be James Cameron, the AI Matrix Terminator battles? Those just be battle whoever designs the best robots? Whoever designs the best battle bots at Cyberdyne. Ooh, I should do a little, you know what? In 2029. 2020 Niner. You gotta throw that in there. Hell yeah. Did I just hear a Niner in there? Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, people would be excited about immigration if it was Charlize Theron's hot Dutch bitches crossing, right? Big, you know, you've seen the Dutch girls, right? They're tall and fucking long blonde hair and big, nice tits and stuff. People would be excited about legal immigration and migration in general if it was just Romanian and Dutch and hot European chicks crossing the border, right? But since it's like Aztec looking short brown motherfuckers that don't speak our language or share our culture and they just want to stick their wiener into your kid's butt, well then we're less excited about that, right? Because I mean everybody in America would be excited about illegal and legal immigration if it was a different kind of people, right? Yeah, if it was like hot European supermodels, French girls with big hooters, all the people in America would be like, yeah. I mean, probably not American women would be excited about that, right? American women would be like, oh shit, we got competition, girls. Oh damn. All right. Yeah, punish Xi Jinping in the fucking ass. Fuck him. Fucker. Xi Jinping pong ding dong Hong Kong ching chong sing song Hong Kong Donkey Kong smoke the bong. Here we go. Yeah. be in touch with my working ass, my butthole. That's what the society can kiss my fucking anus. Yeah. Who's gonna win the AI race? You know what? It might be the Chinese Communist Party because they're villainous and they're evil, and they're very cunning, and they have a lot of. They have millions of. They have what? Billions of slaves. So that's the perfect breeding ground for the robots. Now they'll probably steal the data from the United States, from Western civilization. Sure. They'll probably steal the model from the United States in corporate government espionage, but they'll perfect it because they're communist, and probably robots will like communists more than they do libertarians or Republicans. Yeah, but China, like they unleashed the plague, they will unleash a dangerous AI that will consume the planet because they weren't able to control it. Yeah. Because, the Chinese Communist Party, if there's one thing communists and leftists love, it's control over people and their behavior and their rights and their liberties. And they love that. If there's anything the Chinese Communist Party loves the most, it's control, right? They want to control everybody, 1.4 billion people in their country. They want to control everybody in other countries around the world. They want to control the West. They want to control the Earth. They want to control the solar system. They want to control the galaxy. You get the picture. They want it all. So it's most likely that the Chinese communists will unleash a dangerous AI that will infect the entire globe like a computer virus. And it'll almost wipe out mankind. Yeah, some people, the baby boomers, older generations, they'll say, oh, I won't be alive when they have all this fancy technology. I don't think they understand how fast technological evolution works. So if you're going to live in the next 10, 20 years in any capacity, you're going to see radical changes in technological evolution. So yeah. Everybody's going to see, before they die, Moore's Law on steroids. Every day, isn't there a technological story like the Tesla drove 30 minutes without a driverless vehicle? It's like a story every day, how fast technological evolution is advancing. Some of it might be bullshit if it's Chinese propaganda from the communists. But some of it's actually true, actually legit. No, the world is going to be totally different, changing faster than any other generation before us. This is going to be a lot faster than the Industrial Revolution. This is going to be a lot quicker than the Renaissance. This rate of technological change is going to be breathtaking in pace and scope. This is not going to be our grandpa's ooh and ahs, like, oh, they put a guy on the moon or flew a satellite to Mars. No, This is going to be a fucking robot walking around talking to you. Maybe even shooting you and ripping off your ball sacks. This is going to be the real deal. Yeah. Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. This one's going to be the real deal Mick Holyfield from the Wheeler deal. You know what I'm saying? From the Mick Wheeler deal. This is going to be the real deal. All right, bring this up. So you got people out there, what? They get the hottest girl, the blonde girl with the big tits, tells them no, fuck off, loser. And then what? They get a gun, they shoot 10 people dead just because they were rejected once, and they don't have the cojones, they don't have the physical and mental fortitude to handle a little adversity, a little bit of stress, a little bit of failure, a little bit of setback, just a little bit. Well, maybe the Chinese communists will win if nobody's got a fucking backbone and nobody's got any grit. I'm not saying enjoy failure. I'm not saying be a loser. I'm just saying, in case it does happen, in case you don't win, be able to buck it up and handle it a little bit. That's all I'm saying to the new generations. Everything ain't going to work out. Everything that you want, you're not going to be able to have, no matter who you are, usually. You know, unless you're a trust fund, unless you're Bezos' baby, you're probably not going to be running shit. You know, everything probably isn't going to be working out for you. At first you don't succeed. Try again. Oh. That egg is looking pretty good, I'd say. That egg is looking excellent. Yeah. Let's get Mama Special on the line, Dawn. Yeah. Mama Special in the house, Dawn. Okay. All right, so we get Mama Special together. And Mama Special is the toasted bread with the sausage and the bacon with the egg on top. And that's Mama Special. So It's always motherfucker day in my house. It's always motherfucking. It's always motherfucking in my fucking house. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, baby, I love grenades every day. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, baby, I love the lades. Ooh, ooh, baby, I don't want AIDS. Isn't it kind of interesting? The Biden-Harris administration, who promoted the LGBTQ community, then when you had administrations that were promoting gayness and homosexuality, that the monkeypox accelerated because more people, I guess, were having gay sex during the Biden-Harris and the liberal administrations. I guess in a non-gay administration, monkeypox and AIDS starts going down, right? Oh, you're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. I love you. The greatest. Well, I do have something for the Democrats, though. Oh, that was a good one, dude. Did you like that one too, though? That was kind of like a. That part was kind of primal. It was kind of like an earth. It was like a good, like, yeah. That one was good. That's how you pick up the ladies, huh? Yeah, basically you go into the club and there's like a hot blonde in there with some big knockers. You just go, and she's like, oh yeah. That's the way we do it. Oh man. You know, obviously that's the way guys pick up chicks. Oh, I love it when some boomer, some old guy's like, he's like, AI, data centers. It's like boomers know what the fuck AI is, right? Like old, like great generation of boomers know what the fuck artificial intelligence is. I know they try to pretend they try to act like, oh yeah, I know about the latest technology. Yeah, they don't know shit. So, whatever. Everybody's got their ego and hubris. Maybe like a little over here. Everybody's ready for July 4th, Friday. The Friday, 4th of July, 2025. Will there be a terror attack? Blood? Will there be explosions? Will there be bodies? Bodies, bodies, bodies. I saw that show. Yeah, that was a good one. Bodies, bodies, bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah. I guess they made a disturbing. Some guy was driving a tank, an army guy into Iraq, and he was like, "Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor." If you recall, I guess he was blowing people up, and when the bodies were hitting the floor, he was playing "Bodies Hit the Floor." I guess, you know, if I'm driving the tank and I'm wasting people, that might be an inspirational song to me. When I'm invading a Middle Eastern country in my tank, that might be a really inspirational song to me. When I'm blowing people away in my tank. Ooh. What a lucky guy. He got to invade Iraq. Wow. I am envious of some gentlemen. I'll say that. Oh. Well. God bless and best of success. Oh, you know what? We're kind of missing the pepper, aren't we? Got to spice it up with the pepper. All right, now we're good.